Now in this video, I just want to step you through the process and let you know what to expect when you get ready to install Visual Studio. It's pretty straightforward, not a lot of complexity, but it just requires a little bit of patience. Now Visual Studio 2012 installation's usually not painful at all, very straightforward. However, it'll take a while. What you want to do is, once you've downloaded that ISO file, burn it onto a DVD, or use one of those conversion programs that allow you to expand the ISO file, whatever. And then you want to locate the VS_Ultimate exe file and just double click it. Now you'll see a list of files, something like this. You're looking for this file right here. Just double click that. Your machine will sit there and stare at you for a few minutes, and just when you think it's locked up, nothing's happening, you will see this particular splash screen show up. You're going to have to agree to the license terms. You can decide whether or not to join the Customer Experience Improvement Program. And notice, setup requires 6.44 gigabytes, and this is where it's going to put it. You can click here and change it if you would like. I would strongly suggest you leave it where they're going to put it for simplicity, at least with this particular class's situation. Now, optional features to install. You can leave all of those. It'll require 6.44 gigabytes. You can take out the ones you don't want. Again, if you take one out, make sure that you're not going to need it here. It could come back and surprise you later. And then you can just come right down here to the right and click on Install. And this will start this process. And you'll see screens like this. These little dots right here will fly across the screen in an animated way to let you know it's still going. And these will paint. It'll paint across when it's acquiring things, and then it'll slowly paint across as it is applying those and actually doing the installation. Notice the first thing it does is create a system restore point for you. Next thing, it just kind of paints across and starts to apply things. And you can see as it paints across farther and farther on the bottom, you know that you're getting near the end of the installation. Now keep in mind, I've installed Visual Studio 2012 on a lot of different machines. It's never taken less than probably 30 minutes at least, and I've never had a problem. It loads all prerequisites. Everything goes just fine. I've had a couple of little quirky things where a laptop that I was installing it on powered off, and I thought, who knows what problems that's going to cause, but started it back up, restarted the installation, everything was just fine. So you're not going to have a lot of problems. You will eventually get to this screen, set up successful. Notice you can click launch right down here at the bottom, and it will take you into the environment. Now, the one thing I want to leave you with here is the evaluation period that you downloaded is 30 days, but you can extend it one time up to 90 days. Now, what you'll do is, in the Visual Studio Integrated Development Environment, click on the Help menu item at the very top, the standard Microsoft type menu across the top. Click on Help and then choose Register Product. And this particular splash screen will show up. And what you want to do is click on the Order Online link. Okay? And if you click there, it'll take you out to a website. You follow the directions. You have to log in with your Microsoft Live account. If you don't have one, you can get one for free. And they will give you a product key that you can just paste right into here and click Next, and you'll get an additional, I think it's like an additional 60 days, and then you've got a total of 90 days. I think you can only do that once. I've never tried it twice. So that's how to install Visual Studio. Once you get that done, you're ready to go on with the rest of the course here, and you can follow right along with me. And again, if you see me writing code in the course here, there should be, most of the time, there's going to be a finished example project or solution for you out there in the Work Files folder. So just go look for it, and most of the time I'll remember to point them out as we move through here and we work with them. So we've got Visual Studio, we've got it installed. Let's get started.